Yes, hello. Welcome to today's video. In today's video, I want us to, you know, follow through a series from the book that is titled Plato's Republic. In my last series, I did series on lessons from Mahatma Gandhi. There are key principles and there are key thoughts and ideas that are very, very relevant today in what is going on across the globe that we must take away from Plato's Republic. Plato's Republic is a book, a classic work of the famous Greek philosopher called Plato. So in that book, The Republics, Plato's Republic, Plato talked about how to build a decent, a just, and a social and equitable society for everyone. And it is very important we address this issue because sometimes we seem to think that these things are mere academics that don't have practical applications. Yet, all the theories of this world are geared towards addressing given world problems. Yes. Today, you discover that there is something that's happening that economists and scientists has been talking about in the classroom. Today, a lot of people are feeling it, but they may not have a name to it. That is to say that inflation is actually taking away and affecting what is called disposable income of most people today in the world. Because when you learn these things in classroom, they seem not to have practical application. Until situations will call like this, you begin to feel those things. Today, we are complaining today because the disposable income that is left after we must have attended to some basic needs, they are no more enough for us to attend to certain things, to do certain things. And that is why life has become almost unbearable for everyone. But this is what has been going on in the classroom, analysis of variables that affect this disposable income and the indices for measuring good governance and what have you. So that is how these thoughts and the lessons from Plato's Republic is also affecting us at the political level. The disposable income one that I talked about happens at the economic level. So, what did Plato say? What is the central message of Plato's Republic? The central message of Plato's Republic is that Plato is saying that until philosophers become kings and the kings become philosophers, society will continue to move in a state of endless rigmarole. That's the summary of what Plato is trying to talk about. Plato went further to categorize different group of people that should be and function in a society for society to be thick and for society to be just and equitable. So he said that philosophers should be kings. In those days, what we had there was empires and whatever, and the kingdoms. So philosophers should be things like presidents in our modern day political arrangement, because he believed that philosophers, have the intellectual equipment. In fact, they are trained for the abstract business of leadership in any society. That's Plato's Republic. So he talked about other classifications of people, the soldiers, down to the artisans and the peasants. So, because he classified the category where you belong according to the level of equipment, talents, and the gifts and training that you have acquired over the years. So, today, one of the lessons that we must ask ourselves from Plato's Republic is our leadership selection process. Does it obey this principle of philosopher kings in our society? And if no, What problem has that cost us? A certain writer whose name I cannot recall right now, wrote and said that until readers become leaders, society will continue to be in a state of disarray. The advocacy is that for you to be a effective leader, you must be an avid reader, because reading develops your mind, equips you, and exposes you to those ideas that will help you to nurture society, govern people, manage resources in the most efficient and the most effective way. So, today, this video is a clarion call to all members of the society to apply this philosopher king principle. Those who must govern us must be those who are intellectually equipped, who think like philosophers, who are indeed philosophers, not just thinking like philosophers, who are philosophers themselves. Because philosophers are people that are fascinated by abstract ideas, who goes further to mobilize resources in order to be able to actualize or bring those abstract ideas into concrete reality. A philosopher is someone who has the power of vision, being able to see in the mind eyes where the society is going to in the years ahead, and being able to make resources available today and mobilize people towards attaining that future that you have envisioned. So, guys, you see, that is a very great lesson that we must learn and apply in our modern day society if we are to leave any legacy for generation yet unborn. So, this is a great lesson from Plato's Republic, and I believe that it is obvious now to everyone that this is it's not just a theory, or it's not just a mere statement of abstract thoughts or figment of somebody's imagination. What is happening today has proven that this is in correspondence with true reality, because without which we in our society today, we are all seeing that endless rigmarole in all aspects of our lives. See, a lot of mistakes that we make is to think that whenever leadership is mentioned, we begin to think of politicians or those who are in um, political authorities. Yes, they are leaders. They are to be blamed. They should fit into this model of principle. But you, that is a family man, you that is an office head, you that is, sitting one place or the other, as the head of that place, you that is managing that office, that restaurant, you are a leader and you should be a philosopher king. That's what Plato is talking about. Plato's principle is not segregative to a particular class. He's talking about leadership in its holistic level. You must be able to philosophize. You must be able to see vision about that business, where you want to take it to, about that family, about yourself, because there is also what is called self leadership. Unless that is done, you as an individual, the family, society, and institutions will continue to be in a state of endless rigmarole. So think about this principle. Think about how it applies to you. Think about how it affects you and what you do, and see how you can learn from it, apply it, and change the reality that you are currently experiencing. So thank you for watching this video, and see you in my next video. Please follow me on my Facebook page at Ubuntu TV, and also subscribe to my YouTube page at Ubuntu TV. Don't watch alone. Remember, this video might be what someone else is waiting for, to be able to experience that change that is being expected. So thank you, and see you in my next video.